World news. Israel goes to war. All diplomats of Israel have failed. They will now sort out their differences with their enemy on the battlefield. I simulated an alternative World War III scenario where Israel and Iran go to war. This scenario is completely unrealistic and the alliances might be a little bit weird. As the allies of Israel, I've set up Jordan, Cyprus, Bahrain, UAE, and the United States. And as the allies of Iran, selected Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. The only option for a start date that we had was the year 2000. We deleted Saddam Hussein's large army, we added nukes to Israel, we tried adding nukes to Iran, but for some reason the game didn't allow this. We nerfed Iraq and Syria, the allies of Iran, by releasing Kurdistan. As we can see, Gaza Strip and the West Bank are under Israeli occupation. Jordan, an ally of Israel in our alternative universe. Saddam Hussein's army was reduced from over 60 divisions to about 15. Without further ado, let's hope that this scenario never happens in real life, and let's start this epic showdown. Our scenario is starting with Syrians trying to push into Jordan. It's mostly the Lebanese units who are pushing into Jordan. And let's see if the situation is gonna stabilize for the Israelis. Iran is sending its forces over to Israel. We can see the US fleet. Israel has not yet used its nuclear weapons in the first 2 weeks of the war. Israel's current war plan looks like they're trying to take over everything all the way to this river in Iraq. But Israel is not looking to attack into Iran yet. Okay, we can see fierce offensive actions. The Iranian side has started to push really hard into Israel. And at the same time, the Americans are landing in. Let's see if the Americans will be able to bring a change to this war. Right, we can see some American tanks rolling through this area. A lot of American forces swimming through the sea. Okay, both sides have gathered huge forces here. I think the Israeli side is right now trying to attack. They're winning, able to retake some land that they lost in Jordan. Let's see, they're breaking through in Lebanon. They're trying to break through in Lebanon. Yes, they've broke through in Lebanon. The Israeli forces have entered Lebanon right now. Iran still hasn't brought all of its units to Israel. It has a lot of units here in its own country. Alright, we can see an operation from the Americans. They're trying to land in Yemen. I think they took this island from Yemen, yeah? And now they're going for their capital. Let's see if the Americans will be successful in landing here. Yup, Americans have landed in Yemen, but now they're starting to lose. They're getting kicked from Yemen. Americans had a short foothold in Yemen, but they've lost it. And as we can see, USA is using the United Arab Emirates to plan naval invasions. Oh, here go the nukes. Oh, those are not the nukes. Are they the nukes? Those look small for a nuke, but there's definitely some bombing going on in Iran. Israel still not using its nukes. This situation in Lebanon looks problematic since Americans landed in the northern part. Only their capital is standing right now. Right, we can see that American landing has failed. They got kicked off of there. But one thing I noticed is that the Israelis have approached very close to the Syrian capital. Israel is now super close to Damascus, and that's not good for the Iranian alliance. Wait, what's this? Are there new alliances forming? Apparently, as we can see, Israel has quit its own alliance called Israel, and they joined an alliance called Levantine Alliance. The sides of the conflict are still the same, but these alliances got messed up. Iranian defense is holding everywhere except Damascus, and that's where it's the most critical. And we can see there's some counterattack operations by the Iranian side. Will they be able to break through? That's a good question. I think they will be able to break through in Lebanon. Yep, they were able to take back the entire Lebanese land, I think. Why is Israel suddenly communist? I select to observe them, and I see that Israel has turned communist, and they're doing service by requirement. So this is the new leader of Israel. And Bashar al-Assad, the Syrian president, is going with path of democratic progress. Yeah, I guess this world war changes a lot of minds and a lot of things. Oh, we can see that the Americans landed in Syria. That looks bad. That looks very bad. Let's see the situation from American perspective. Damn, they're pushing. They took another tile right there. Okay, they took a big major city, Aleppo. This is not good because they're making the front line wider. Oh, they're breaking through. Yeah, this looks very bad for Syria right now. Syria might be split in two. Yeah, there's only one tile left in between. Syria might be split in two. There's a lot of forces stuck here in the middle. Iran needs to withdraw those or some way hold the position. Okay. Yep. Americans are taking so much land in Syria right now. It's not looking good. They might surrender any second. George Bush is smiling while he's taking over Syria. And I think... yeah. Damn. Both Lebanon and Syria are gone. Just like that. All it took was an American landing in Latakia and it was over for those. Let's see if Iran will be able to recover with Iraq. It's been exactly 1 year and 3 months of this war. Let's take a look at casualties. Iranian side has suffered 700,000 losses and the Israeli side has suffered 300,000. Iran has attack plans into Syria. It's trying to liberate its allies. Okay, the Americans are trying to push into Iraq. After many attempts, they're still failing. Yeah, it looks like Iraq and Iran have way better supply on their side than the Israelis and the Americans, but they're still managing to break through. Oh no. Right, okay, they're holding. Another American landing in Yemen. I don't know if this is gonna do much, but let's see. No, they're actually taking something. Okay, Americans are really eager to take Yemen. All the attacks from the American and Israeli side into Iraq have recently failed. They keep on losing so much equipment and manpower. Americans are taking over Yemen. Wow, they wasted a lot of units here, but finally able to take it, I think. The capital is still standing, but we'll probably see a fall of Yemen really soon. Yemen actually able to take something back here. If they manage to encircle these American units here, that would be such a pro-gamer move. Oh, we can see a little counterattack by Iraq. I think they took a few tiles back. Oh, the nukes are dropping in Baghdad. It's the first nuke used by Israel. They nuked the capital of Iraq. Let's see if it is gonna change the course of this battle. We can see those troops are suffering in that area. Yeah, all of their infrastructure is gone in this area. That's looking bad. And the Americans are landing here next to Kuwait. Oh no. This looks very bad. They need to reinforce that area. Why are the Iranians just standing here? They should move their unit to Basra. The landing actually failed. I don't even know for what reason. Oh no, Americans are breaking through the Iraqi desert. America has taken completely under control the lands of Yemen. Now Americans are planning to land all over the Iranian territory and the Iraqi coast. What? USA declared war on terror, and through that they were able to push into Iran. So instead of fighting Afghanistan, they decided to walk into Iran. But I think they'll be quickly destroyed on this side. I'm not sure. Look, Iran has to take off their coast guard, and that's not good. Americans will be able to land on their coast if they move all of their troops to Afghanistan. But it looks like Afghanistan has joined the side of Iran. This is an interesting turn of events. But the Americans are pushing through Iraq. It looks like the Americans might be able to land. Iraq might not be able to reinforce it. Yeah, Americans are getting wrecked in Afghanistan. That's how it looks, at least. Actually, They took Kabul. They took the capital of Afghanistan. Yep, it looks like the Americans have landed and they've broke through the entire Iraqi line. That's gonna be costly for Iran. And they've also landed at the coast. Only place where Iran is doing well is nowhere, because now they're getting wrecked. The American forces are spreading all around Iran. American forces are spreading all around Iran, and they've encircled some of the Iranian units in Afghanistan. It's interesting how Iraq is still holding though. And another nuke falls on Tehran. Soon the entire coastline will be controlled by the United States. We were planning to do a World War III. We were planning to do a World War III between Israel and Iran, but it ended up being America versus Iran. Oh my god, yeah, the Americans are spreading all over Iran. I think giving America on the side of Israel was too much. Because what else we could have expected from this scenario? Maybe if I didn't delete Hussein's large army, the situation would have been different. But as we can see, Israel won this game. What happened to Iran? It became conservative. Iraq became communist. And so did Syria. Lebanon. I think Lebanon became communist too. Yeah, Lebanon became communist. And so is Israel. Yeah, this was an interesting match. We might do a rematch though. Giving America to Israel's side was definitely a bad idea. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was me, Iron Opry, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and bye bye.